Welcome to this tutorial on angles of depression. Today, we are going to explore how to apply trigonometry to real-world problems that involve looking downwards. First, let's define exactly what an angle of depression is. Imagine you are standing at a high point looking straight ahead. That is your horizontal line. Now, when you look down at an object below you, the angle formed between that horizontal line and your line of sight is called the angle of depression. It is crucial to remember that this angle always starts from the horizontal level. Let's visualize the geometry involved. Here we have an observer on top of a cliff or building. The blue dotted line represents the horizontal eye level. The red line is the line of sight to the object on the ground. The angle labeled theta is our angle of depression. Notice how it is outside the vertical triangle formed by the cliff. This is the most important geometric trick for these problems, the Z pattern. Since the horizontal line of the observer is parallel to the ground, the angle of depression is equal to the angle of elevation from the ground up. These are alternate interior angles. This allows us to move the angle inside the triangle on the ground, making calculations much easier. To solve these problems, we use our standard trigonometric ratios, sine, cosine, and tangent, or SOH CAH TOA. For angles of depression, we are almost always dealing with a vertical height and a horizontal distance. This means we will use the tangent ratio most of the time, which relates the opposite side to the adjacent side. Let's look at a classic example involving a lighthouse. A keeper is 50 meters above sea level. He spots a boat at an angle of depression of 30 degrees. We need to find out how far the boat is from the base of the lighthouse. To solve this, we visualize a right-angled triangle. The height is 50 meters. The angle at the boat is 30 degrees because of the Z rule we learned. We use the tangent function. Tan of 30 degrees equals 50 over x. Rearranging for x gives us 50 divided by tan 30. This results in a distance of approximately 86.6 meters. Now let's try an aviation problem. A pilot is flying at an altitude of 3,000 feet. The horizontal distance to the airport runway is 10,000 feet. We need to calculate the angle of depression required for the pilot to begin their descent. We set up our triangle again. The height opposite the angle is 3,000. The adjacent side is 10,000. So, tangent theta equals 3,000 divided by 10,000, which is 0.3. We take the inverse tangent of 0.3 to find the angle. This gives us a descent angle of approximately 16.7 degrees. A very common mistake beginners make is measuring the angle from the vertical pole or wall instead of the horizontal line. This gives you the wrong angle. Always draw your horizontal line first. If you measure from the vertical, you are actually finding the complementary angle, which will lead to incorrect answers. Let's recap. Always start by drawing a horizontal line from the observer's eye. Measure the angle downwards from there. Remember that the angle of depression equals the angle of elevation on the ground. And finally, keep your tangent formula handy, as it is the most useful tool for these height and distance problems.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.